Yes, lads, we are back, and we're back with the second part of the summer transfer window. And we're not going to be doing anything crazy in this episode like West Ham signing Anthony Martial. But it does look like there's a high chance that Pau Torres could leave the club as his release clause is met. And after reading the comments, I am going to let Pau Torres go. It's 71 million from Barcelona, and there's no way he would want me to turn this down, and there's no way Aston Villa would turn it down in real life. And with us letting go of Pau Torres, people have started suggesting more centre-back. Now, I did bring in John Stones last time out. We have Konza, we have Kamara, Torres, and Todibo. I am pretty happy going into this season with just 4 centre-backs. So we're not going to do a deal at centre-back. But with Diaby getting that big injury, him being injury-prone, he's out for 8 weeks. He's probably going to be more like 10. Maybe we bring in a winger. Now, I'm not sure that winger should be Morgan Rogers like they signed in real life, but we are going to scout him, and, you know, they signed him. So maybe it makes sense we bring him in. But I am feeling pretty tasty in this episode, and with a huge hole burning in our wallet here at Aston Villa, is it time that we bring Jack Grealish back? That means that we would move Bailey back to playing on the right. That covers the right-hand side, and we have Grealish and Matoma on the left. He's not getting game time for Man City right now in the game. I think we have to make this move. It's going to be like 65 million. It's not even that expensive. I don't even care what people think. This is just the deal that had to be done. At 28, he needs to come back. He needs to be wearing the armband. He needs to win it all here with Aston Villa. I can't do this without having Jack Grealish. And I'm not going to mess about. We've got the budget. We have the money. 65 million. Financial fair play ain't coming nowhere near Aston Villa with the amount of money that we're bringing in for our players right now. And with 65 million spent and a whole heap on the wages, although the man did take a pay cut, you know, let's give it up to Jack. He wants to come back to the club that much that he takes a pay cut. We get the deal done. Jack Grealish will be officially playing for Aston Villa again. And surely right now, there is no better moment for the fans than seeing him put the strip on again. Jack Grealish at Aston Villa. Done deal. And that's a pretty easy way for us to solve a problem. We go in now, we go to Bailey, and we just swap him to play on the right-hand side again, which we already know he could do extremely comfortably. It's going to take 2 weeks, which isn't an issue for us whatsoever. And man, we've just fixed our problem by bringing in a superstar. He's got to be the captain. I'm sorry, John McGinn. We're good friends. I really like you, mate. But you know that Jack has to have the armband. And just like that, all is restored at Aston Villa. Obviously, that can't happen without some sad news. But, I mean, it's sad news and good news. It's good news for Pau Torres and Barcelona because they've just got a steal. They've got worldie centre-back. And it's kind of good news for Pau Torres because, you know, he's going to get to play at Barcelona. That's got to be every Spanish kid's dream. It's not the worst news for us as well. 71 million. This is all just good news. I don't know why for a second I tried to drive the narrative that it was bad news. This is a good deal all round for everybody involved. The big news for us, though, is that Jack Grealish starts on the left-hand side in what is an extremely strong 11. I'm feeling confident about this season. Don't want to start feeling too confident, though, because every time I've done that, it's gone to shit. But here we go. Jack Grealish is going to be wearing number 9. You think we should change it? Let me know. First game in a few days. You know how it is. If you've reached this point of the video, smash the like button. Smash subscribe. I appreciate you all. Officially, Jack Grealish's first ball being whipped in. It's not a bad one, but it is into the arms of Pope. Everything so far going through Jack Grealish and Minamino. Jack Grealish now deliver a wonderful ball into Ollie Watkins. He can't win the header. He's not been good at headers. There's one thing I kind of expected him to be pretty decent at. It was going to be heading the football. I'm going to be honest. And it's been non-existent. Him heading a football has been non-existent. Non-existent is our defense right now as Joel Linton scores the header to make it 1-0 Newcastle. And we've been all over him, but they take the lead. Only moments after that, Tielemans is going to be chopped down. Only a yellow card. Going to have to bring on McGinn. Tielemans injured. We talked about signing another central midfielder. I think it's becoming more and more evident that we need one. Wow. First game without Pau Torres. We are being ripped wide open. Martinez can't save it. Newcastle 2-0. This is feeling like opening day of last season again. Oh my God, here they come again to Debo, big block. We're going to have to face the corner though. And nothing so far is going our way in this first game of the episode. Oh my God, it lands straight. We're getting no luck. I can't believe that landed right back to him. 3-0. Oh, they're in again. Isaac can't get to it. It's 4. I hate Newcastle. I want to think about this one again. Don't want to talk about this one again. We were dreadful. That does now make it only 1 win out of 2. That's 2 defeats now. The Tielemans injury is going to be 3 months as well. So it's just terrible news. all around. When playing Newcastle, just bad news. Now, I thought about this one a lot, and I think we need a young workhorse in midfield. You've got to remember, we actually have a strong midfield. We just need Tielemans to come back. That's only going to be a couple of months away. And Andy Diouf, Andy, big man like Andy, Diouf here has everything for me. And the stamina is standing out good. The strength, just a lot of what he can do is fantastic. And he's only 21. He's going to get better and better. And he's only going to cost around 20 million. So I think this is a steal. Now, we are trying to win in the Champions League. That is for sure. But we still have to secure our future. And players like this are how you secure said future. 20 million for Diouf. I am excited. This should be a cheap deal as well on the wages. It ended up being real cheap on the wages. Only about 40 grand a week. He takes sporadic as well, which is exactly what we need right now in the club. Welcome Andy Diouf to Aston Villa. And now, unless something insanely crazy happens in this window, that's going to be it for this one. De Bruyne to PSG. Is that really? I mean, he's 33, but is that... Okay. And we'll watch. We'll keep our eye on that. And Liam Delap to leave Man City. So it looks like Man City are going to be depleted a little bit. Apart from that, for us, I don't really want to do all. There is Batterina there, who I did have a cheeky look at, who Everton might go for. Someone potentially for the future, but not used Diouf before, so I think that's the right move for us. Now, we're probably going to get bids like this that we're just going to bat away. We've sold big players already this season. I don't anticipate we sell any more this window. And just like that, the window is going to be done. The De Bruyne deal never did go through, nor did the Delap one. I think this has been a pretty good window for Aston Villa. I mean, we strengthened with the likes of John Stones, Mason Mount, Palvidis, Todibo, future again, Jack Grealish, and Diouf, future. So I don't see how this team can't do better this time round in the Champions League. In the end, the scout report does come back for Morgan Rogers as well, and maybe someone for us to keep our eye on in the future, but it's just, we wouldn't have had time to progress him anywhere near as good as he should be to be in the starting 11. We can't be thinking about Champions League too quickly, though. We need to get through this game against Brighton in the league, which will be a 5-1 victory. We battered them. Leon Bailey really showing out. Grealish gets his first goal back for the club, and Palvidis, what a beast. The scouts have blessed us once again, though, with a brilliant player. Freddie Gray this time, but yet, again, another goalkeeper. So we found two unbelievable young goalkeepers. At least we have a replacement for Emmy. Big news on the Champions League front as well. The group has finally been drawn. Let's see who we are. Oh, okay. This should be achievable. PSG, so hard. Very hard. But then we have Atalanta and Sparta Prague. I think that is. I think it's Sparta Prague. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, I mean, it's winnable. Can we achieve? Yes. I mean, we should have done that last time out, though. But this time, I feel it. We're going to be better. I mean, we have to be. First of all, though, we've got this rivalry game against Wolves. Let's play that. I've just had player injured. Have we started getting injuries outside of games now? That hasn't happened in ages. 3 weeks for Kamara. Wow, we're going through an injury crisis right now. We're going to play this game against our rivals, Wolves, first. And their team's pretty decent. I like their team. I really like Kuna. I know Dominguez is very good as well. And they've got good, quick wing-backs. This could be difficult. Let's try and exploit Dorset. I also have to be thinking when picking this team, I play PSG now. And with that thought in my head, a few of the big names are rested. We're going to go with Palvidis up top. I believe this is his first start for me. Diouf gets his first start as well. I still think this is a strong 11. It shows the rotation we've got. I'm not too happy with Brendaia on the right, though. I just don't think he's got enough pace out there, and that could cause us to struggle. Now, there's one thing I can't do, and that's underestimate this Wolves side, because look what just happened against Newcastle. I felt like we started really well, but it just kind of fell apart after that. That's great for Ramsey. Palvidis. Give for Mini. Have I found him? Oh, Dawson's there. He's tall, isn't he? But that was good footwork for Palvidis. Also have to remember, might take a hot minute for this team to just kind of click a little bit. You know, we're just going to need that minute. I feel like it's there. We've got it. We have the ability. We've strengthened the team, but there's a lot of new players in the starting 11 here. Ooh, he's found a good ball. Behind to Minamino. Dawson catches Minamino. Like a point in this game really won't be good enough, considering how much Wolves are struggling. We're only 1 point this season. Although I've found space, and Jack Grealish. Play that into Lamptey. Lamptey waited. Ollie Watkins. Oh my God, Jose Sad just got there. How? Oh my God, that was nearly it. It's going to be 0-0 against Wolves. Yeah, another game where just really things just aren't ticking quite how we'd want them to. Well, we got no time to dwell on that. It was a rival game. It was a tight game, and really we didn't create enough. But this is the big one, PSG. I've just noticed we've got Liverpool after this as well, just to make life that bit harder. Now, this might not initially be the game where we show how good we could be in the Champions League, but let's just not embarrass ourselves like the Newcastle game. And De Bruyne did go. I checked. But De Bruyne went to PSG. A point here, right? A point. Okay, oh God, we would just praise for a point. A point here would be unreal. Matoma wants to whip one in. Minamino loves a header. He was so close. Can Mason Mount win that? He can. Down to Watkins, trying to get it to Grealish. Osman Dembele. I don't think I could keep up with him. It's going to be an interesting time. John Stones and KDB being reunited. But look at that. I'll take that all day long. What I won't take is that Kylian Mbappe running at me. John Stones, he's a brick wall, lads. He's a brick wall. KDB now. Don't let him shoot. Usman Dembele. Great block, John Stones. Great block. I love you. Oh, my God, you gratte. Played a beautiful ball to De Jong. Konza's not going to get there. Martinez is surely. Yeah, Dembele scores it. We tried to hold off for as long as we could. This was always going to be one of those games, but we're still in it. I'm yet to score a goal in a game I played in today's episode. Makes me feel good about having these breaks in between playing games. KDB again. McGinn's done well against him. I'm going to give McGinn a lot of credit in this one. Xavi. What a save, Martinez. McGinn deserves some credit, man. He's been really good. They're making a sub. Maybe take Mbappe off. He's done nothing. Okay, Miguel Moreno coming on. Didn't get my wish. Mbappe's still on the pitch. Although he's been quiet. We kept him quiet. Ollie Watkins. Oh, my God, my passing. My through balls are just non-existent. And Marquinhos, for some strange reason, is just a G at reading where you're going to pass the football. He is so good at it. Xavi. Don't let him have it. Oh, that's lovely. Mount. Watkins. Can I play it? Oh, that was perfect. Minamino, please. Minamino, please. Minamino, please. Donnarumma, I hate you so much. And we're not going to bounce back with this game against Liverpool. Grealish scoring again, but I never expected to beat them. It's time to try and refocus, though, now back on the Champions League. We've had a bad run of games, but this is a great way to get back on track. You will notice, though, this is a wild side. I am struggling so much with those injuries and fitness right now. And I realise that none of my academy players are wingers, so Buendia and Ollie Watkins are playing out wide. And my back line is absolutely knackered. The good news is, though, Kamara is on his way back. He should be able to play by the next game. I guess the big question is can I do anything with this heavily changed Aston Villa squad? Also, you might not have noticed, there's an academy player playing at central midfielder today. Let's see how he gets on. This could be a massive debut for him. To end up with Duran. Back into short. Wow, he's dangerous. He's so dangerous. That ball just wasn't cutting edge, but he looks good already, the short. Debo back into short again, and he's just going to instantly have that run. Time it's going to be Ollie Watkins looking to cut inside, because so far nothing else has worked. Musso with a big save, but this is already a brighter start. Minamino waited. That's perfect. Ollie Watkins, surely. Oh my, I just Musso. I'm going to sign him after Emmy. He's clearly very good at football. Good ball whipped in. It's going to land to Debo. It wasn't wide. Honestly, we're cursed. That's about 6 shots in a row. Absolute dominant. We are cursed. We can't score. Watkins has been dominant down that side, though. Absolute dominant. He's going to be broken through again. Time. I'm going to wait. I'm going to cut inside. Ollie Watkins. He's at the bar. Are you kidding me? That's one step closer, I guess. But we hit the bar from there. That is ridiculous. I just honestly can't believe we've not scored. Is that Duran making a run? It is. Pull it down. That's lovely. Oh, he pulled it down great. Ramsey now from distance. Oh, he's in off the bar. We finally score. It's taken an absolute stunner, but Aston Villa have the lead. I have my first goal in this recording session. And it's Jacob Ramsey with a goal as well. Duran did well. I'm going to be honest with you. Our play in the box has been fantastic. That's a stunning goal. Right before the halftime whistle is about to blow as well. Not a better time for you to score that kind of goal. Buendia tries to play that one in. It's found Minamino. Minamino. Oh, Minamino, that is lovely. That's more like it for him in front of goal. We just needed to break our duck. Minamino makes it 2-0, which is great because this team is knackered. I need to make some. Minamino's been found. Oh my God, what are they doing? Minamino's been found. I'm going to try and cut inside. Oh, I do it. Minamino with the ball roll. Minamino, this is sexy. Minamino, that is 3-0 Aston Villa. Game done and dusted. Roll on the next one. We are flying right now in the Champions League. And Minamino slowly becoming one of my favorite players to use on this team. He's so good for 78 rated. And it ends up finishing 4-0 short with his first goal for the club as well in the 73rd minute. We could be happy, but I need to rest these players now. We battered them. PSG win again, expected. We just need to beat Atalanta twice. Brentford next in the league. We're going to keep the wins going, and Jacob Ramsey is going to keep his form going. He bags a goal, but look at that. Martinez is injured, which means for the next game against Fulham, O'Connor is going to have to start in goal. This is a rotated side because we have the Champions League coming up next, but the big news, Diaby is back on the bench for this game at Craven Cottage. This actually feels like a really big game for Pau Vidis because his start to life has not been good. He hasn't been banging the goals in. Ollie Watkins is still doing Ollie Watkins things, but I mean, in terms of our strike force, they've not been goal-centric, and I'm hoping this is the turnaround for him. It is super nice to have a full fit squad again now. That feels very good. It's just lovely play for Matoma. Just nice, patient play. Juve there, though. That's a good ball in as well. They're well defended from tossing. We know all about him, but Juve making himself, you know, useful out wide. It's very rare we score the amount of goals we did in the last game. I'm not expecting that again. I'm expecting 1-0. But 1-0 would be good enough for us. It's another 3 points, and it makes us just even more dangerous. Palvides. Oh, it nearly landed. Oh, that's lovely for Matoma into Mason Mount. Mason Mount, dangerous penalty for Aston Villa. I don't get many of these. Diop brings his man down. Mason Mount has earned it. This is definitely a penalty as well. Yeah, sticks his foot in. They've got Mount stepping up to take it. But we all know, right? We all know. It's got to be, right? It has to be Jack Grealish who steps up for the penalty. And hopefully I've nailed this. Top bins against Leno. Yes, I do. Jack Grealish. Making it 1-0 Aston Villa, the first goal I've scored with him. Now, there's one thing I will say. Jack Grealish has had a good start back to Aston Villa. He's looking really good for us in what hopefully will be another top 4 fight. Again, the battle for top 4 is on again. I don't anticipate winning the league. And then hopefully just do something in the Champions League. Grealish loves just having runners. And then can play a ball in like that. Ramsey into Palvides. This is big moment. It is. He strikes with power. Palvides makes it 2-0. We're making light work of Fulham right now. I told you I just needed to settle into the game again. And now I feel confident. What a ball in. Those intricate passes we're taking them to the next level right now. I'd like to get a third. I'd like to make a statement. I'd also like to maybe make some subs like Mason Mount. Could use him for the Champions League game. Big moment for the team then, and that is the return of Diaby, the star man for me last season. He's going to come on for Matoma. I'm so excited for this. And McGinn comes on as well. A couple of other changes. Duran steps on, but having this man back, he is just... He runs at you and you panic, and that's exactly what Castagna did there. Give him a red. And we'll take the yellow. I'm going to whip this one in as well. Not a bad ball. Diouf! Oh, what a goal by Diouf. That's his first goal for the club. What a stunner. Assist Diaby. And that is all she wrote for Fulham. It finishes 3-0. They didn't even have a shot. We dispatched Sparta Prague as well. Ollie Watkins with a break. We never even looked at Martinez's injury. I completely forgot to look at it. Lads, it's 5 months. It's a broken tailbone. We're going to have a rookie youth goalkeeper for 5 months. We have to pray to God he can step up. With that injury being 5 months, then that means this man, Matthew O'Connor, he has to step up, and in a big way. We told him to be the next Shea Given. I am praying that he does the job for us. Joint top of the Premier League, Arsenal next at the Emirates. This is the starting 11. Konza is currently very unhappy. I turned down a bid for Man City, and he is fuming about it. So hopefully over time, he can forgive me. Can't really afford for another player to be extremely unhappy with me. My skill of keeping the dressing room on board hasn't been great. A big game for O'Connor in this one. Can we keep the run going? A win against Arsenal would be a little mini statement in our route to top 4. And although we've had some easier games recently, I don't feel like this one's going to be one of them. Chenko inside to Fabio. Fabio fan Gabriel Jesus is going to be 1-0 Arsenal. There's a reason they're joint top. They're really good at football. Mount out wide. Can I turn? Can. Leon Bailey's like the master of turning. And then I try and get it in towards Minamino just because I know that man loves a little header. We can't get it into him that time. And it's kind of going to give Arsenal a breaking chance. And I thought I was going to bring Saka down to stop that breaking chance. Gabriel Jesus Stones blocks it, and we get unlucky. Martinelli is Brazilian to Brazilian. 2-0. I thought for a brief second that might be offside, but Arsenal, man, different class. Getting a bit lucky, but different class to us. Lamptey proper struggling up against Martinelli, man. Absolutely struggling. And we're going to get away with this one to Konza. Oh, God. O'Connor, that is... I mean, he should save that, but that is big time. Saka, and figure out what he's going to do. That's the hardest part of playing against Arsenal. What's Saka going to do? What's Martinelli going to do? What are these wide players that are unbelievable going to do? Fabio Vieira strikes that one wide. They are peppering my goal right now. Ollie Watkins. Oh, back to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey across. Minamino. Takes the wrong touch. No, he doesn't. Minamino is an absolute star. He makes it 2-1. There's life in this game for Aston Villa. Just like that, Saka's done me again. I genuinely hate this man. Gabriel Jesus. O'Connor, big save. God, we're not going to stay at this scoreline for long. This is wild. I've got it inside. I don't. Please stop. Please stop, O'Connor. Big save. They're breaking. They're breaking. Gabriel Jesus. Konza, I love you. Konza, you are beautiful. Ollie Watkins now. Out wide. Play it. Play it. That's beautiful. He played it perfectly. Ramsey! Oh, straight at Simon. Just anywhere else. If that's Diaby, that's a goal. Oh, he's lost it. Diouf. Oh, my God, they lost it. Ollie Watkins. Be my hero. Ollie Watkins makes it 2-2. I mean, there might even be hope right now for us to win this one. This is all on Diouf. Diouf steals the ball. Oh, he's such a brick wall, man. And what a finish. I sense there's going to be heartbreak for someone. No, I sense right now it could be for me. As I just keep letting Odegaard just do that. Oh, my God. That pass. O'Connor, he saved it. He was offside anyway, but what a save. It counts, O'Connor. It counts. Cool has found Short in an acre. And Short. Oh, that's the ball. That's the ball. Ollie Watkins. Oh, it's not the goal, though, is it? It's not the goal. Stunning pass. We're going to need a great corner for Mason Mount. What's he got for me? Oh, it's not bad, you know. It's not bad. Kamara's just come on the pitch. Bakayoko. Into Trossard. Trossard back to Havertz. Konza! Get it clear. It's ours. The whistle blows. We had our chances. They had their chances. Kind of a tale of two halves, but I will take that. This team is going to fight for the title this season. This shows where we're at. What a fight back. Unfortunately, though, after beating Aston, we're going to draw 2-2 against Sparta Prague, leaving ourselves with some work to do in the Champions League. Diaby getting both goals for us, an 86th minute equaliser for Sparta Prague. It does still leave us second in the group, though, and a victory against Atalanta does see us through to the next round, which we just pray for that, lads, in the next episode. And the Premier League, although we're in 8th, it doesn't look the greatest, but we've got 17 points. A few teams have them, but if you look at it, the gap isn't that big to 4th. It really isn't that big. It's 6 points. We're going to keep picking up points. Our back-end run of form has been fantastic. We kick off the episode by taking on Tottenham next time out. But that's going to be it for me, lads. Appreciate you all. Much love. Thank you for the support on the series. I can't wait to see how far we take it, and I will see you for the next episode.